Sometimes you just feel it. Something is changed. But it hasn't fully happened, and it's not fully said. She still acts like she loves you, but it's like her soul isn't there anymore. In this video, I'll explain this to you. A woman doesn't start cheating with a message or a physical touch. It starts much earlier, with a sentence. Before a woman begins to cheat, there's an emotional withdrawal happening inside, and she unknowingly expresses it. A simple, quiet, but deep sentence, "I just need a little time alone." Or, "I don't know, I've been feeling lost lately." These sentences actually show that she no longer sees herself in the relationship, and this sometimes ends with cheating, or simply her abandoning you from within. Why does a woman start to cheat? What do you think the reason for infidelity is? That you're not attractive enough? Money? Sex? Maybe. But the real reason most of the time is this: emotional invisibility. When a woman feels unheard, unseen, unrecognized, a gap forms, and that gap wants to be filled. Sometimes with a message, sometimes with a glance, sometimes just by feeling alive next to someone else. This isn't about gender. This is a need to feel present. The first psychological signals of cheating. A woman who cheats doesn't just leave suddenly. She first leaves these signs. She no longer shares the little things with you. Touch loses its warmth. She says, "I'm here," but her eyes aren't on you. Physical intimacy fades, or becomes purely mechanical. Our sentences increase, we starts to disappear. These are silent, but very clear signals. The problem is, you don't want to hear them, because hearing them means something is over. What should a man do in this moment? A stoic answer. The biggest mistake, losing yourself. Regret, anger, begging, they shrink you. Remember, stoic thinking says, you can't control what happens. You can only control your reaction to it. If a woman has left you emotionally, you cannot force her to love you. If she doesn't listen, doesn't understand, isn't transparent, your fight should be for your dignity, not for her. Stay calm, be patient, observe, look more at what she doesn't say than what she does. Because sometimes silence is the strongest answer. Seeing the truth takes courage. Yes, it's hard. Accepting that the woman you love is emotionally gone isn't easy. But lying to yourself is more dangerous than being lied to. If you're the only one trying in this relationship, if you no longer have a place inside her, if she keeps saying just wait a little longer while living her own life, this is not love anymore. This is the beginning of you losing yourself. Your value isn't in a woman's relationship, it's in your own perception. If you are still trying to stay in a relationship by convincing yourself, if you keep swallowing every silence hoping maybe it'll get better, if you measure your worth by someone else's attention, know that you are already inside a silent betrayal against yourself. What did you learn in this video? Cheating often starts with emotional withdrawal. A woman leaves you inside first, before she leaves you physically. Changing sentences, less closeness, different energy. These are not small. Your reaction should come from value, not fear. The value you give yourself is the foundation of every relationship. If you've made it this far into the video, it means you're ready to see the truth. Remember, loving yourself is the strongest answer.